Hello everyone. I am Vaithishwary, daughter of Velmurugan here. Yes, I am from BM2 PISMP SAM 2 and this is my assignment for task for pop-up book. Yes, it is particularly for subject maths. So, what are we going to look at today? First is what is pop-up book? And the second is my pop-up book that I did on my own. Third is objective. Fourth is about the materials that I used to make my pop-up book. Fourth is step by step. Yes, of course you all need the steps so that you all can do the pop-up book on your own, right? Yep. Foldings that I used are very important too. Last but not least, the conclusion and also the appreciation. So let's start. First, my pop-up book. Yes, before that, what is pop-up book? Pop-up book is a book that has three-dimensional pages that rises up when you open the page. Yes, we have seen pop-up books before this, right? You love pop-up book, right? Of course, I love pop-up books too. They are so amazing. I did my own pop-up book too for this assignment. So let's see. My pop-up book is mainly titled as The Rabbit and the Turtle. This is my pop-up book. How is it? I know, right? It is very, very amazing. I did that on my own too. It was very hard at the first, but at last I finally did it because I was ready to make it done. So, what is the objective of pop-up books? I know we need to know the purpose or else the objective of doing pop-up books so that we know that doing pop-up books are fun and we realize the importance of doing pop-up books. So the first, this pop-up card or else this pop-up book will be very attractive for children. Yes, right? Childrens, they love pop-up books. They love visionary books. They also love books that contains images, particularly about animals, plants, humans, places, toys, food, and many more. So for sure, they love pop-up books because pop-up books look very attractive and this helps them to learn very easily. The second is children will be improving their fine motor skills. Yes, this is because usually pop-up books will be having small exercises such as students or else children's will be opening or closing some things such as envelopes, pockets, any kind of popping up images and many more. Yes, so this is the second purpose of doing pop-up book. So the third is children will travel through the story. Yes, children for sure loves story. That's why they read storybooks often. Especially when they read pop-up storybooks, they will understand very well and also they will travel through the story. This is because they feel so motivated to study that book. They feel so happy. They feel so interested to study that book. So they will travel through the story because they know the characters too. and materials that I needed to do this pop-up book. First, I needed a pencil to draw lines, to mark symbols, and many more. Second, I needed crayons. Yes, crayons help us to color images such as plants, animals, and many more. And my pop-up book is particularly about animals such as rabbit and also turtle, right? So I needed crayons too. Third is glue to paste those folded papers so that it will be very neat and it will be sticking to the other part of the paper nicely. The fourth is scissors. Yes, scissors is something which is made for pop-up books so that it will be easy to cut down the papers, mainly about our creativity. Fifth is the double-sided tape. It helps us to stick folded papers, other than that images and many other things nicely and also correctly, and it sticks very well. The sixth is color papers. Yes, you know, right? Color papers helps us to decorate the pop-up book very well, and it helps the children to focus more, because who doesn't love colors? Even adults love colors, right? The seven is ribbon. Yep, ribbon helps to decorate too. Number 8, sequences helps in decoration also. And that's all the materials that I needed to make this pop-up card very well. So the next, we are going to see about the steps that we need to follow to make this pop-up card or else pop-up book happen. For the first step, we need to get ready with the tools that is needed, because tools helps us to do the pop-up book very well. Step 2, plan the pop-up book based on the elements and also topic. So make sure choose the elements or else it's a must to choose the topic so that it will be easy for you to do the pop-up book. Step 3, do the folding of the pop-up book patiently and also correctly so that it gives the best outcome. Step 4, paste the folding. That is done carefully and also check after pasting whether it is working or not, because sometimes we paste without realizing, and maybe we could paste some kind or else some parts of the paper excessively, so it affects the pop-up. So let's not make that mistake. Step 5, make the folding that is planned to dry and do the steps repeatedly until a book is formed. So finally, you will be able to create your ideal pop-up book. That is amazing, right? I know you love it. So this is my pop-up book. This is my first page, which has my name, my unit, my teacher's or else my lecturer's name, and many other important infos. The second page, it's about let's read, and I did this page because I wanted to show children that reading is fun. The third page, it contains a fine and also a wild forest, as this is the first part of the story. There was a wild and also a greenish forest at the end of the town. And there lived a lot of wild animals and also tame animals. Then the animals used to tell that Rabbit. Rabbit is the fastest animal. So the turtle thought that why must be the rabbit the fastest animal? Why I can't be the fastest animal? So the turtle went to the rabbit to ask rabbit to take part in a race. It's fun, right? So what happened was, sadly, rabbit was teasing the turtle. It was telling like, you are going to join me in the race? For sure I'm going to win the race. So this made the turtle feel very sad. But still, the turtle came to the race on the day after that. He didn't give up. So we mustn't give up too. So what happened was, turtle and also rabbit started the race. And when the race started, rabbit ran so fast until it finished half of the distance of the race. But turtle was far away from rabbit. So after going halfway of the race, rabbit turned back to look at turtle and realized that turtle was far away. So what rabbit did was, he took a nap. So what happened? He finally fell asleep. But turtle didn't realize this. Turtle was continuing his aim, which is to finish the race on time. So finally, turtle finished the race happily. He won the race. Hooray! But the rabbit was very sad, and also it was very disappointed because it didn't expect that the turtle would won the race, because rabbit felt proud always and talking to others that only rabbit can run the fastest. So that was my pop-up book. And this is my last page of the pop-up book, which is about the moral value. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. And we must not talk proud about our own self all the while. And we need to learn to respect others. So these are the moral values that can be found from this particular story. So basically, my story or else my pop-up book is about animals and also plants. And the story part is about the turtle and also the rabbit. So about the foldings, I have used the parallel foldings, the symmetrical foldings and also the angle foldings, particularly these all three foldings I have used because they were made for pop-up book. So it made the pop-up book look attractive. At the same time, it also helped me to finish the pop-up book on time and help the animals and also plants to pop up very well. And also these foldings were mainly helpful because it was very easy to be done. And it was very effective because it helped the animals and also the plants to pop up very well. So that was my pop-up book. So thank you everyone for listening this video. I know you would love it. But I'm very sorry if there were any mistakes that I did when I was talking to you. This is my first time too, so next time I wouldn't repeat this kind of mistakes anymore. And I will try to talk even fluently and also explain you very well in detail. Yes, I did my best. So, are you going to do your best too? So I taught you the steps on how to do it. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your paper, grab your scissors and do it now. So that was it about pop-up book of mine, which is my assignment for task 4, mathematics. And thank you everyone. Thank you.